Good morning, YouTube. This is Crimson Sadrin, and before I get to my request list that I'm going to be working on, I'm going to play a game that I enjoy. This is probably my #2 most favorite game ever, behind only The Guardian Legend, and I've been playing this for quite some time, probably since I was, oh god, nearly 20 years now. And I could be explaining the storyline, but it didn't really have much of one. Something's wrong with the sun, and we need to go fix it, and I totally screwed up that formation. Oh well, I will get my double fire. And avoid bullets and asteroids while I'm at it. But this is Gyruss, and this is a fun little... I don't want to call it an isometric shooter, because it's really just a perspective sort of thing. But... like I said, this was one of my favorite games as a kid, just because it was so unique, and there's so much depth to this game that a lot of the other NES shmups couldn't really copy. Each planet had its own style of enemy ships, its own style of base ships for these mid-levels here, its own little quirks, like, for example, the asteroids that come zinging by every so often. Because, you know, Neptune in the year 2500 has an asteroid problem. This is actually a remake, so to speak, of an arcade game of the same name from long ago. It was actually given more depth because instead of the game stopping at Earth, the game stops at the Sun, and there are bosses instead of just, oh, congratulations, bonus stage. Ah, I'm surprised I got that one. And in the third stage, you have to be a lot more active in dodging all of the asteroids, because there are a lot of them. Fortunately, after this stage, we won't be seeing them again for a little while. And now the first boss. It's a very simple little satellite. You just shoot the pods when they're open, move out of the way so you don't get shot yourself. I promise you that the rest of the bosses of the game are nowhere near this easy. Especially the false sun, but we'll see that in a few videos. What really surprises me, though, is that I keep looking on YouTube and either I'm blind or I just can't find a playthrough of this. The NES version, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Now, there's a trick to these chance stages. Of course, there's 40 enemies that come by, and you can shoot all of them for this fantastic 20,000 point bonus. Or, you can be a trickster, like me, and in this case, only shoot 4. I've actually set the controller down now. If you only shoot the number of the stage in enemies on a chance stage, you actually receive a special bonus that is worth 30,000 points, dwarfing out the perfect bonus of 20,000. I prefer this way because you get extra lives at 50,000 points and every 100,000 points afterwards. And with how difficult some of the later stages are, I need all the little extra ships I can get. I still love that. I still love that you're flying into the screen. With how quick this is going, I might end up doing 2 planets per video. And another new formation, another new enemy style, another new quirky enemy, as I like to call it. Instead of seeing asteroids here, we're going to see these weird jelly starfish things. You'll see what I'm talking about right now. Those things. They're resilient, they take a few shots to kill, and since they're destructible, the game actually will demand that you kill a few of them before it lets you progress to the next level. New little base things, too. While they do end up repeating some of these enemies, and they do end up doing some palette swapping, the fact of the matter remains is that there is a lot of depth and a lot of unique enemies in this game. Oh geez, I'm gonna miss that formation, too. Back when I played this game religiously, I was very well capable of always nailing every single formation every single time, but everybody knows that as you age, your skills in video games dwindle. Wow, that was close. And now, in order to pass the stage, I need to kill some more of these jelly things. The kicker is if you take too long doing it, they will actually spawn new ones. Alright, 5 minutes in, and I'm on stage 7 already. Now, the boss of this stage is a little bit different than the usual bosses. It isn't a satellite like the first one was. It's a little hard to explain, but, ooh, got that one. But, you'll see what I mean in about a minute or so. Oh, got that one. And then I'll have to move out of the way, because the power-up satellites shoot at you. That's another phaser bomb. You can store 7 phaser bombs, and any after that just get converted to points. Now I have this weird, smart green asteroid that let out this spastic little amoeba. I can't shoot the little green asteroid, because if I do, it's on the same track as me and I'll just get killed. So I have to shoot the amoeba. But every time I do, it fires back, and the asteroid changes direction. Moreover, I can't shoot the purple amoebas that I've already shot, because then they just... the shots do nothing. They're like the goggles. So this one you have to pay attention to a bunch of different things. The planet, the amoeba, the shots. There's also the fact that sometimes the amoeba likes to get right up close and even sometimes in the track that you fly along, which, needless to say, instantly kills you. Kinda like that. I don't like that. That last one's always so hard to get. There we go. Fantastic. Now, I just need to shoot exactly 8 enemies. There we go. I'll even get the extra 1,000 points. And now I set down the controller. The music here is always so happy. I was always amazed with this game, with the variety of the enemies and how many different formations they'd fly in. They're very organized for an alien race, or alien races. I can only imagine that being the case with all of these unique different ships. And we've earned another 30,000 points. So that's it for this first episode of Gyruss. I will be back soon with Uranus and possibly Saturn, depending on how quickly it goes. Thanks for watching!